sales, and we are heading to a little subdivision sale. This is part of the first sales of the year, and it's over there to the right. We're going to check it out. So it's on Thursday, so I don't know. Sometimes people join in on Friday and Saturday, so we'll see if there's anybody open today. So let's check it out. So we are out today running errands, and we're going to do a little thrifting and a little sailing while we're at it. So we're heading into the subdivision here, and here's our first one. And unfortunately, there was only 4 sales open. So I'm going to go through some of the stuff that we got today. The subdivision sale that we went to, there was only 4 houses open. This particular subdivision, they list their sales from Thursday, I believe, till Sunday, and people kind of jump on whatever day they want to do. So it's one of those kind of things you almost have to go every day to see who else is added on for the sales. But I'm close to that, so it makes it easy for me. So we got this rug here for our camper, $7. We needed an extra one. That was a personal thing. This thermos here we got for $3, and I have been looking on eBay and they're listing anywhere from about $50 to $100. So that was a pretty good find. Then we got this doll here for $1. She's not worth too much, but she's quite old, probably $5 or $6. This is a Moroccan amethyst vase, and this is depression glass, and that's worth between $20 and $30. So I'll probably put like 20 on it. I usually put the lower end of the specs because I do want to sell my stuff. I'm not starting a museum. And these necklaces, they're modern, but they're nice. They're only 50 cents. So even if I make $5 on them, that's pretty good. And then right here we did get a sterling silver chain, and that is not worth a whole heck of a lot, but I have a lot of charms, a lot of sterling charms that I could use that for, and it would make those more valuable. Okay. So after we went to some of those garage sales, we headed on over to our local Goodwill and see what they had there to offer. There was some nice Fiesta, but $5 a set for cups and saucers. That's about what I charge. This juicer was really nice, but had a chip, and same with these depression glass pieces had chips on them, but boy, they were all really nice, so I had to pass on them. Here's a nice piece of Moroccan amethyst, but this particular piece has a lid, so I passed just because it didn't have the lid. It's still valuable somewhat without the lid. I did pick up this little lady here. She was a ceramic little lady. I think I paid $2 for her, and I put about 10 on her. She was very nice. And of course, we had to stop at Damascus House while we were out running around, because that's always a good stop, and see what they had to offer. So I always check in the jewelry first to see if there's anything interesting. I did buy some rings there in the past couple trips, so that was good. And if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell. So we're going to tour around the Damascus House and see what we can find today. They had a lot of unusual things. This was some salt and pepper shakers, chicken salt and pepper shakers. And they were newer and a little bit priced too high for me. Same with the paperweights, really nice, but $5, I can't get much more than probably 7, maybe to 10, pushing it. And same with that cat, $2. Well, I only probably could get about 4 for it. So I like to triple my prices to make it worth my while. And I thought that was a Longaberger basket, but I was fooled by that one. These shoes were both nice. In the same scenario, they were a good price, really good price if you're a collector. But for me, I have to be able to triple my price to make a profit at the antique mall. So that egg was also cute too, but $3, I'd have to charge 10. I think that's a little high. This was nice because it was a decorative plate in the silver there. And this was a nice container. Passed on that one. And same with the tray, I passed on that one because of the same thing. They were good prices, but not for me to make a profit. All very nice items, though. They always typically have a lot of old stuff at this store, so this is a great store to stop by. So let's head on over to, there's the candle area, and it's very organized, and they're only open 3 days a week, so you have to hit those days when you go to town. But like I said, today we're running errands, and when I'm running errands, I typically stop at a couple of the thrift stops. And check out what they got. That vase was super nice. Had a chip on it though. What a bummer. Really like that. They have lots of nice furniture there, and it changes pretty frequently. So we always have to check that out along with the lamps and some of the old pictures. And there was a nice old frame in the front. And these were newer pictures, but very ornate and very nice. The pictures sell for me pretty good at my Maumee antique mall, so I do pick those up quite frequently. That silver lamp, although it was new, that was really cool. I really like that. These I would have bought $5 each. It was a little bit too steep for me. I don't think I could sell those for $10 and $15. I think that would have been too much money. Now maybe for other dealers it wouldn't have been, but I typically keep my prices quite low because I like to move things frequently. Love that silver lamp. Boy, if I had a place for that in my house, that would have been mine. So cool. And they always have lots of lamp shades in case you ever buy a lamp and need a shade. And this was a nice old dinner set. It didn't have any markings on the bottom, so I was kind of surprised. I'm not familiar with those patterns. So if you know, please put it in the comments what those were. And we're looking in here at the salt and pepper shakers. That pattern actually my grandmother had. So they're not very valuable, but they're kind of near and dear to my heart just because I remember those as a kid at my grandmother's house. And we're checking out all the glassware here and some ceramic items. And there's probably things I missed. Oh, these old pots look pretty good. And that was a whole one. I would have bought that minute flat. It had a chip on it. What a bummer. Sometimes that happens. They had some really nice old pots. And every one of them had a little chip on it. And boy, I really liked all of those. That was only $1. What a deal. And this was interesting. I don't know quite what that was, if it was a sculptural thing or what. And here's another nice old pot. Those sell pretty good, so if you can get them for $1 or $2, I always pick those up. A lot of times you find those at garage sales in big piles of pots. And this little dresser was kind of cute because it was small. But I've been steering away from furniture these days. The furniture it sells, but it takes a long time. So I really have to think about if I want to use a big spot for furniture rather than continuing with the smalls. And of course I check the clothes out. You never know what's hiding in there. I have been selling vintage clothes and also some new clothes with the tags on it has been selling really good for me. So I have a new little clothes corner in my Maumee antique booth, and I've been trying some stuff like that, and it's been successful. And not real fast, but it's been good. Here's a whole lot of LuLaRoe. And in Damascus House, they have a section of vintage clothes. The problem is they're really expensive compared to the other stuff. I like to typically find those when they're kind of hiding between other things. And a lot of them are not, they're old, but they're not real desirable. That people would really want to wear them, or like an old nightgown or something people don't necessarily want. They usually like a dress or some kind of a nice shirt or something like that. But they did have a section of them, and that was kind of cool. So you can go right to that section and check out the other stuff too. And this was a nice pink glass depression plate. Divided dish. For some reason, people don't buy divided dishes anymore. I don't know what it is. I've had about 3 or 4 in my booth and they never sell. I don't get it. I think they're cool, but apparently I'm the only one. So here's some more pink depression patterns that were nice. And they have like a little vignettes where there's some cute things. And what a cute owl. That was neat. Owls are good sellers. Anything to do with owls are really good sellers. So I usually try to pick up things of that nature. And here's some candlewick salt and pepper shakers. And the lids were a little bit worn off. Otherwise, I'd have bought those because those were nice. $2 a set. But the silver was kind of off on one of them. So I ended up passing on that. Like I said, they always have a lot of good old stuff, but today for me it was either priced a little too high or it had some damage to it, so it was kind of a bummer. But I'll keep watching because that's a good place to go. And this was a really nice teapot too. And it had a chip right on the spigot there. Another bummer. Some people don't care about that, but when you buy stuff that's damaged, it doesn't sell as well. You have to put a much lower price on it. People want items that, especially in their glassware and their ceramics, that are perfect. And I checked out the coats, seeing if there was anything unusual in there. So we're leaving Damascus house and starting to head our way home. Impromptu garage sale. These are the best garage sales because they're not advertised, and we hit them on the way home. Here's another impromptu garage sale. We are on a lucky streak. So we hit 2 impromptu garage sales that were unadvertised. So that was great, and we bought quite a bit there, so it was a good day. So the 2 impromptu garage sales, this is the stuff we got there. I got some Crocs, which I needed those really bad for $1. I got this Superman buckle, and I haven't looked this up yet. I'm thinking it's going to be around $8 to $10, but I don't know. It's not real old, but I would think it'd be pretty collectible. And then this pin I got for $1. That's probably worth between $5 and $10. And then I got this plaque. It says for the Cherokee Indian Reservation for $1. I just thought it was cool, and she was so beautiful. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put on her. Probably between $5 and $10, I'm kind of thinking. And this brooch here, I got for sorry, my camera's getting a little wanky here. I got for $1. This is a nice piece, and the stones are all prong set. That is a beautiful piece. That's $20 all day. I can't believe I got that for $1. That's really nice. So then there was one more thing, and this is actually from the 70s, and it's a thermos for Sleeping Beauty. I looked these up, and these range between $20 to $40 depending. They can be pretty high, but the biggest thing on this is they have some marker on it. So usually what I do is take a magic eraser, and I can usually get that marker off because obviously this is the kid that had it. But this is a nice old one, and it's in really good shape. So for 2 impromptu garage sales, I think I did pretty doggone good. Those were a lot of fun. And this is Lou from Lou's Antiques saying goodbye and see you again. Bye.